showdown, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get... They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his... First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Orji. Throws to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion...
Fires into traffic, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, the defense was in cover, too, which means...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They're working that left side.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him downfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Orji. He's got an open man.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
On second down, looking again to throw. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Delivers the contact. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the running back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Scanning the field, it's Orji. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Complete to the right. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Back to the air one more time. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Off play action. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his...
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Orji. He looks that one in nicely. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. From the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they...
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now on second down. Here's the handoff. And the Wolverines get enough for the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exact... designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Off play action on first down. Still looking. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
These QBs nowadays are harder than ever to get to the ground. They're so quick, they're so fast, some of them big and strong, and they just make guys miss and keep plays alive, and they make you cover for so long. Great job by the secondary. But how about the pursuit? Reckless pursuit, just kept going, kept fighting, finally get them to the ground.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the air, it's Orji. Using the quick game. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
When you're a player, this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
Got enough space. And looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. This time he's got his man. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught near the sideline, it's Loveland. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan! Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing in 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the stomping has commenced. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm